Hey friends, family, and frols. It's Jamie. It is 4:44 p.m. Sunday, May 6, 2018. And I worked all weekend. But my wrist hurt, I'm sorry. I about dropped the phone too. Plus I'm dirty still. And I mowed the yard. But we had some issues at work today where we ended up had to go idle, which I worked 6.5 hours, and then my whole line was opted out to go home or join the pull force and to work on a different line. I opted to go home 6 hours early so I could mow the yard, which I did. Had to mow it twice, but the first time I mowed it, the rain was coming in. It was really muggy and hot. We went straight from winter to summer. Now about 30 minutes ago, the clouds were really ominous. And I got wet, but I got the yard mowed. The first time I had to do it really quick. And then once I got the whole thing mowed, I went back over it again. And I can't see the viewfinder. But sorry for not keeping you guys updated. There's the maple tree again. I haven't trimmed it yet. I'm going to tonight or tomorrow. Well, I guess just take from here down off. Take that off, that off, that off, that off, and this off. And the other side. And just leave it all straight up there, and I'll stake it up. But a friend of mine that cuts my hair for she's been cutting my hair 32 years. Wow. Anyways, she called me at work yesterday, which is rare. And her boy of, I believe he's 32 years old, died. Not a good way. I won't go into details, but it's a sad, sad situation. And another sad situation is my neighbor. I didn't even want to bring it up. Last night, while we were in bed, Amy and I, not me and my neighbor, but while we were in bed, this truck going by, I just got up to go use the bathroom. It was about 11 o'clock, and I had all the lights out. And we heard, or I heard, someone screaming at my window. And it sounded like somebody was in my front room, but it was at my window saying, "I'm going to effing cut that down." And I put my slippers on real quick and ran outside. It sounded like my neighbor's boyfriend, but me and him made amends. We're good. And when I got out the front door, my neighbor was by my bathroom window yelling at us. I come around the corner. I come around from the front. She was at this window right here, and she was yelling at. And when I got off work, I found 2 cigarette butts down here. But I don't know if she was peeping on us or what. So, hello. So we, I was getting ready to call the police, and she went back in. I didn't want to have to even think about calling the police, but I didn't like the idea of her peeping in the windows. And I know, oh, there's a Bermuda onion still growing. That'll be cool. I don't know what that is. It's a weed. But I was hoping didn't have no issues at all this year with her. Okay, we're going to let that rest. The neighbor issue thing. And I'll talk a little bit about my flowers. I'm going to work on it here soon, but like I said, we've had nothing but winter until just a couple days ago. This is actually my 3rd time mowing, but it gets cold, snows, and then it gets hot. And I think we're staying hot this time, but I'll have some stuff done here on the next video that's going to be pretty cool looking. And my plans are totally different from last year. It involves mainly the same flowers, but mostly it'll be a surprise. It's gonna be cool. as long as nobody messes with them. I've already got some of my super mammoth, it'd be second generation seeds. They're already germinating the ground. I've got them over by the corner. But I just wanted to kind of make a short video. Touch base with everybody. Anybody's still there. I gotta go inside and get cleaned up. Well, I gotta get the card, get Sandy her a card. Let her know that I'm thinking of her. Offer anything I can do to help her get through these sad times. It's a sad situation because her brother died of liver cancer or something, some type of cancer a few years ago, right after her mom died. So, oh yeah, and my van died, but that was at Speedway gas station on a week ago from yesterday, and I had to push it myself. Amy drove it while I was pushing it to the parking lot. Starter went out. I couldn't repair it because I had to work. And long story short, I got a free tow from my insurance, which I never knew I had. They towed it to, I guess, my mechanic now. And yeah, he threw in a cheap used, which he works at a junkyard, but he's a really good mechanic. But he threw in a cheap used starter, $100. I know. But it's running. I got it back. So anyways, truth, peace, freedom, love to all. Hope everybody's doing well. Some of the cactus Amy gave me, and I can't remember what some of their stuff is. So it's tulips and a lot of sunflowers. It's a lot of catnip again. I'll show you the super mammoths before I cut this off. My rose bushes are doing terrible, but they're regrowing. Here's some super mammoths, but I gotta split them up here. I didn't know if the seeds were gonna come out and work, and they did. And I've got some right here, but only two's come up. All right. Look to the west. I'm gonna say prayers to everybody in Hawaii. And go Insight mission to Mars. Throttle up. Truth, peace, freedom, love to all. And leave a comment, rate, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Peace.